Title: My cheating wife said, "Go ahead, move out." So I did. Days later, her father stormed into her house, screaming, "Do you know what he just did?" When she told me to move out, she said it with a smirk, not anger, not sorrow, just that careless grin people wear when they think they've won. "Go ahead, move out," she said. So I did. She thought I was leaving broken. I was leaving prepared. We'd been together 9 years, married for 6. She was my calm after chaos, the woman who used to trace her fingers along my jawline and whisper, "You're my peace." I believed her. I built our life around that lie. She didn't know I still remembered how to live without peace. The first cracks appeared 6 months ago. Late-night texts, sudden laughter at messages I never saw, her perfume shifting from subtle to something foreign. I didn't say a word. I watched, silently. When you've built something brick by brick, you don't destroy it in rage. You dismantle it piece by piece, until they're standing inside the ruins, wondering how it all fell apart. The night I confirmed the affair was ordinary. She was in the shower. Her phone buzzed 3 times. "Can't wait to see you again." No name, just a number. I could have exploded, but instead I smiled. A small, dangerous thing. Pain is temporary. Precision is forever. I copied the number, synced it to my contact list, and used my firm's security software, legal for work but effective elsewhere. His name appeared, Jason Cooper, my wife's new hobby. I didn't confront her that night or the next. Instead, I began the quiet part of revenge, research. Jason wasn't just anyone. He worked for her father's company, the family construction empire that had treated me like an outsider since day one. Her father never hid his disdain for me. "Marrying my daughter won't make you a businessman," he said once. Maybe he was right, but it would make me patient, and patience has a way of paying interest. I started documenting everything: messages, calls, hotel visits. She thought her girls' nights were believable. I thought her lies were fascinating. I installed a small camera behind the TV in our bedroom. She never noticed. 2 weeks later, I had hours of footage, enough to turn a private shame into public evidence. But revenge wasn't about exposure. It was about precision. When she told me to move out, I'd already closed every joint account, transferred my investments, sold my half of the house, quietly through a trust I created in my brother's name. I left her with her comfort, unaware it was about to collapse beneath her. I packed my things calmly, handed her the keys, and said only, "Take care of yourself, Anna." She rolled her eyes. "You'll be back." I didn't answer, but her father would. 3 days later, I sent a package to her father's office. Brown envelope, unmarked, containing everything: photos, call logs, time-stamped footage, and one neatly typed statement. "Your daughter and your employee have been meeting in your company's apartment. She used your name to authorize his travel expenses. You may want to check your accounting records before the auditors do." I didn't sign it. I didn't need to. He was a man who understood silence better than confession. The call came that evening, not to me, to her. I was parked 2 streets away, engine off, watching the lights in our old house flicker through the curtains. Then it happened. A car screeched to a halt outside. Her father's voice tore through the quiet, deep, furious, echoing even from here. "Do you know what he just did?" he shouted. "Do you know what he showed me?" She stumbled to the door in her robe, face pale, hair wet. I could almost hear her breathing quicken. He threw the folder on the porch, pages scattered like broken promises. "I trusted you," he barked. "You've humiliated this family." I saw her lips move. Excuses, panic, maybe denial. Didn't matter. He pointed at the man stepping out of a car behind him, Jason. Security guards dragged him forward. "You used my accounts for your little trips?" her father yelled at him. "You're done, both of you." I didn't stay to see the rest. Some endings deserve privacy. 2 days later, her father called me. I let it ring twice before answering. "Mason," he said, voice stripped of arrogance, "I owe you an apology. I didn't see it." "You weren't supposed to," I said. "She's good at pretending." He exhaled, long and heavy. "If there's anything I can do—" "There is," I interrupted. "Make sure she never touches what's mine again." He didn't ask what that meant. He already knew. A week later, I received an email from his legal department. Her name had been removed from every business record tied to his estate. The house was officially mine. The mortgage cleared. Apparently, her father wanted to make things right. Anna, meanwhile, had moved in with Jason. Except Jason was unemployed, blacklisted, and drowning in debts from a sudden IRS audit. Strange how that happened. When she texted me one night, "Was this you?" I replied with 2 words: "Go ahead." People think revenge is about anger. It's not. It's about control. It's about looking at the person who shattered your peace and realizing you can rebuild it, without them, above them, beyond them. The funny thing? I don't hate her anymore. I thank her. She reminded me who I was before I tried to be someone she could love. Now, when I pass by that old house, I see the curtains drawn, lights dim, garden unkept. Her father hasn't visited in months. Jason's car isn't there anymore. Maybe she finally moved out. Maybe she's still waiting for someone to save her. Either way, I did what she told me. I moved out. And when her father stormed into her house screaming those words, she finally realized, I didn't move out of love, I moved out of mercy.